Howdy, folks. It's about 1 o'clock on October 1, 2019. I've been working on building this front door. It's about 42 inches wide, 41 and 3/4 to be exact. Kick plate styles, center rail. I'm going to take this opening here, right here, and I'm going to divide it by 2, and then there'll be insets that go in there. If you look up here, that'll be for the windows. And you see the outside is this sapele, and then you can see that's that thick, and then I have cherry the rest of the way. So when I built this frame for the French windows, what I did is I took a piece of scrap solid cherry, and then I glued a piece of scrap sapele onto it. And then this morning, I planed it down. I planed down this framing, and planed down that divider board. And because yesterday I had glued the sapele onto these pieces. What I like about that board here is the door is so big. And that would be such a big mass. I like the idea that this divider board will sort of shrink it up a bit. And I think it'll give my door more stability, because what I'll be doing is this piece here will be cut, and it'll go in on the bottom part here for the lower panel. These will be 4 window panes, thermal pane. What I'll end up doing is building a little strip that'll go here. The window pane will go on, and then another little strip up on top. It'll fill that out somewhat. But I really like the way this door is turning out. I had always thought she was going to stain it a real dark black, but as it turns out, Linda would prefer to have it varnished like we've done upstairs on the French doors. So my next step is I'll be taking it apart and gluing it. Right now, nothing's glued. And the way I'll have to glue it, because, I got glue point here on the stile, on the rail, and then here I have a glue joint that'll be here and one there for that board. So I've been thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to do, because you see all these rails get glued as well, so I think what I'm going to have to do is today glue this French door frame, the top to the top rail, this to the middle rail. I think then I'm going to have to take and because those are our most fragile pieces, I think I would then be able to, when I'm let that sit for a day, and then, for instance, let's say I did it today, tomorrow I would then glue that side, and I'd glue this French door piece and that, and then I would glue this. No. I think today I've got to glue this to these two pieces because you see this is going in at the opposite direction as that is. So yeah, I'll have to glue this to that and that to this and the rail to the French door or French dividers and the top rail to the top of the French dividers. So you can see it's not one of those things that you just walk up to it and get going on it. It takes a fair amount of thought because I just changed my strategy here as I was talking about how I'm going to build this. So I'd get that middle section basically taken care of. And I might just take a piece of plywood and put it on these sawhorses. And so I've got almost a table that will support all of these pieces because they're going to be sort of tenuous. So that's what I'll be doing, is I'll be doing it that way. I'll have a lot of time invested in this door as well, but I really like, Linda wanted these French panes. Originally I was going to do one big sheet of glass and then a frame all the way around, inside and out, but I do like this. Now you see, I've got this little piece of sapele glued onto the cherry. You'll never see that cherry because of the window stops that I'll have in here. And I'll use sapele for that. You see, I've got this piece here, which is about 1.5 inches wide and 1 inch thick. I'll use that to basically build my window and field stops. So that's it. Thanks for following our progress.